Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody? Can everybody be heard? Is everyone doing okay? Is the music too loud? That is fair.
Blacked out, but not in the power sense, in the
Oh.
alcohol sense.
Oh, God.
No, I'm kidding.
I am
Joking.
Without me, how could you?
I'd share a pint with, not share. I'd have a pint with Reyes.
Yeah, you'd share one pint, the both of you.
Only one, though.
Oh.
Only one.
All mine. It's all mine. I'm not sharing.
Ooh.
If we only have the one, I'm taking it.
I have an alcohol thing. I have like an alcohol Keurig thing down.
Keith has
Well.
a sore throat.
Oh, Lord.
I don't want alcohol.
Oh, Lord. Let me...
I'm not
You know
disabling-
why you have a
I'm
sore
not
throat? Is
disabling-
because
Twitch is telling me to disable my app.
B, hear
Good
me
point,
out,
right?
right?
Oh, God. We just started.
We just have
started.
one D&D session where we're all really wasted.
No, I can't do that.
No.
I
You know,
don't
frankly,
drink.
Neither do
That's
I.
why you're the GM.
That's
Yeah.
See, but I also just don't like alcohol.
I think the only person here who actively drinks is Omega Man.
It's me.
No, I also
Oh,
Well.
maybe
Anyways.
not super often. but-
Anyways, hi everybody.
Anyways. Hi, chat.
hi,
So-
we're behaving. I swear.
We're professional.
Okay, that's a lie.
I'm not.
At least one of us is professional.
Trying to be.
I'm not.
Well, if we
I'm
all
not.
remember from last time, which I know was a little bit ago, we were on our way to the bakery hotel to eat some food because we all got all met up and we're like, we're hungry and it's lunchish time. So you guys were on your way. Is there anything that we need to do, anything we need to say, anything that is needed before we go to the bakery?
I don't believe so.
I don't have anything.
Okay.
I'm good.
I'm good.
All right. Then
Wish I had power.
well, you don't. And I apologize, even though that's not my fault. I'm sorry that you don't have power.
Yeah, it's Seven's fault.
Yeah, I even said.
So
I
you
cut them
you guys are gonna go to the bakery. What are you guys gonna get? Are you all gonna sit at the same table? Or does one of you want to be a bitch?
Up to-
I know which one's gonna be bitch anyway.
I'm gonna sit on my own because I
I'm
am
gonna sit
a
on the table.
loner.
You're not gonna tell them about the stable?
I am gonna tell them about the stable after I've eaten my food.
Fine, whatever.
I'm planning to, if conversation strikes, which I'm sure it will. Unfortunately.
Well,
You will have a conversation.
Same soup, just reheated. Same thing as I got last time. We'll get beef stew again.
all right. Anyone else
I don't-
want anything specific, or are you just gonna tell me that you're gonna get food and you're all just gonna sit there?
Gonna get food. I don't really remember. what
We're
the
gonna
menu
get
in
food and
place
we're gonna
was.
sit there.
Okay. All right,
don't remember
everyone
the
take 3 copper out of your pockets.
No, I'm gonna spend a.
Okay, then don't eat.
There it is.
Oh, and
All right,
I hate
Mr.
change.
Robot.
1 gold.
All right.
I'll pay for him, I guess. Zaya feels nice today.
You're gonna pay for
Pay
him
for who?
even though he's at a different table.
Yeah.
Hey, do you see that
Zaya-
one right over there?
What?
I'll pay for him.
Yeah,
Says
Zaya
Zaya.
thinks it's funny.
What? What? No, I don't need you to pay for me. I can pay for myself.
You're not over here. You can't say no.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're not at their
I
table.
can't hear you
What
from
you?
over there.
What do you mean?
You're off by your lonesome.
Mm-hmm.
You said.
What the fuck? I'm off. I'm on a different table adjacent to you guys. What?
Yeah, well, too bad.
You can hear me
no,
just fine.
No. You
No,
said you
no,
wanted
okay.
to be in a corner. You said you wanted to
Yeah.
be in a corner.
I did.
And you're a
Zaya
robot.
pities him.
So too bad. You're getting paid for it.
Yeah.
So there. All right, everyone gets their change and all that fun stuff.
Anastasius pays for.
I'm sorry, who?
Yeah, who?
We don't know an
Who?
Anastasius.
I know
Yeah.
nobody.
We know a nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody.
No, Mr. Nobody pays for Zaya's food. Then
That's gonna be a thing. It's a rule now, all right? That if you have a nickname or something that you are currently going by, you have to try and help not confuse
me.
people. You have to use that name for yourself.
I know. I know.
Hi everyone, my name is Rias.
Hi, I'm Finn.
Mr. Nobody pays for Zaya's food.
All right. You guys are just gonna pay for each other. Cute,
Yeah, we just pay for each other.
cute.
Can I slip the server a gold and tell them to have the rest as a tip?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like have everyone else as a tip.
Sure, absolutely.
I mean, I
Just
gave
like-
1 gold because I don't
How-
like change.
This server's
How
getting
much
a
do I have to-
fuckload of money.
I just give the server
How much
one
do I
gold.
have to pay for the little rat's food?
I told you everyone is paying 3 copper.
What do you mean rats?
Okay, I got 3 copper then.
First of all, we're the same height, and second of all, I am
There's
not
a
a
lot
rat.
of fuss for
You
paying
got-
for a meal.
You got rat bastard energy. That's what you got. That's why.
Also, for anyone who hasn't noticed, the map that is currently on screen is the layout of the town. I accidentally used the wrong proportions, so it looks a little dumb with the blue. But that's because the world map is behind it. So don't you worry. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
It's
God.
fine.
I will worry about it, in fact.
I would wish you didn't. All right, you guys are eating now. Do you want to talk about anything? Or are we moving on? This is your lunchtime. What are we doing?
How did
I
the
think-
sword stuff go?
Miss.
Damn good. Damn good. Right.
You are a weird individual.
You can't say shit. You're not at this table.
Who the fuck is this character? Huh? Who's this person saying that I can't speak when I'm in the
Me.
table adjacent
God.
to them?
No, because you said in the
I
corner.
did.
I told you to shut the fuck up.
You.
I never said I'd go in a corner.
Yes, you did. You literally said you wanted to sit at a different table in the corner.
Yes, I want to sit at a different table on my lonesome. That doesn't necessarily mean that it'd be far away.
Well, I'm putting you in a corner, so
Okay, fine. I'll
you have
shut
to
up and
deal.
eat on my
You have
own.
to deal with your own actions. You either have to get up and go sit with everybody else, or you sit there in your corner and think about your actions.
Damn, how lonesome do you want to be,
What
dude?
the fuck is happening?
Sorry.
We don't.
I'm sad now.
I'm sorry.
I'm sad now.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. He gets what he deserves.
Sorry. Anyways, you said that it was really good.
What the fuck is happening?
I'm sorry. So how's the sword stuff?
Damn good. Damn good. And Rias nods, very satisfied.
I want to roll to see if I can read lips.
Oh lord.
Fucking Christ.
You want to do this to me? I'll do.
No, I'm just no, that's fine. You're more than welcome to do that. I just have to figure out what you would be rolling for. I guess it would be perception.
Sorry, robot says what? Back to the void he went.
Eventually, we will do something.
I think he went back to the void. I think he's dead again.
No.
Can't believe he died.
I'm still here.
Well, okay, then
Shit.
what was your number? Put it in the rolls section.
Oh boy. I don't know what I'm rolling for. What
I-
is it?
Perception.
I said perception. You're gonna
Perception,
you're gonna
okay.
perceive what their lips say.
I'm going to perceive the very notion of their word.
You're gonna perceive what their mouths say.
That was almost a nat 20 that rolled into a 14.
Okay.
Hold on. Perception plus 4.
22.
18. 18 in total.
Or I thought I for some reason my brain did the math for 4 plus 14.
Almost a 20.
and
it rolled
then-
into a 14.
Yeah.
So I got a plus 4 to my perception, so 18.
Okay, 18. All right. I'll just say, yeah, you understood what he said. That you
Okay.
didn't. I'll say that you heard, like you. Well, who are you perceiving lip wise? Who are you perceiving of lips? Both of them, or just one person? Because if you want to perceive both of them, you have to roll for each person.
Oh, God. I.
Or do you just want to perceive one person's lips? Okay, so
There
an
we go.
18 and then a 14. Okay, so for Ace, you almost perfectly understand what he said, even though he's slightly adjacent to you, like his body is a little turned away from you. 14, based on the question that you perceived Ace to have asked, with the nod that Rias gives, you understand for the most part what's going on at the table.
Huh, I see. He is happy about his new dagger. Okay.
In your pocket, I'm
Sure.
just gonna you're just gonna hear like a
Shut up. I go back to eating my reheated beef stew and not do anything else.
Okay. Anyone else need anything?
Wonder if Mr. Body over there is having a good time.
Yeah, it seems to be enjoying himself.
As you say that, he's just staring at you guys' table intently as he's eating stew.
You doing good over there?
What?
Yeah, guess he is.
Chocolate.
I'm sure he's fine. And like Rias gives a thumbs up.
Chocolate.
Why am I here? Why am I here? Just stop it.
You make your choices and you live with them.
You chose it.
That is true.
Alright, cool. Anything else anyone would like to say and or do?
Not that I can think of, no.
Nope.
I'm munching.
Alright, then if there's nothing else anyone needs to do, I believe Zaya needs to go to the post office after this. Does anyone else need to go to the post office?
I don't
Does
believe
Zaya
so.
need to go?
Zaya needs to go to
I
the post
do.
office. Yeah.
Oh, he's
So-
got mail. Dang.
So would anyone like
Uh-huh.
to go to the post office with
You
Zaya?
guys wanna come with me?
Sure.
Yeah. Well, Finn does in fact go with Zaya.
I'll here
And thus Rias goes with Finn.
I'll have this
Alright,
be
so
a
I
more
have
all of them.
natural. I'll have this be a more natural conversation. I'll have the waitress that has been serving you come up and be like, "So, how long y'all gonna be here in town?"
Merely a few days.
Well, that's exciting. What y'all gonna be doing after lunch? Do you have plans?
I don't really have particular any plans, no. What the rest of you all?
I plan to look around the city some more.
I need to go to the post office, but I guess I can just go by myself, unless any of you people, creature things want to join me.
No reason to
People,
travel
creature
alone, my dear
thing.
friend.
What on earth does that mean?
What do you mean by that?
Oh lord.
You know, just you people.
You people. Oh god.
There
You
is
mean
no
that
need
in,
to
like-
travel-
No. I'm not. I'm okay with the people part. What do you mean about the creature things part?
What door have you opened, my dear?
I didn't mean to. I promise saying
Yes,
it
you did.
isn't racist.
Are you sure about
Wait.
that?
Wow.
Are
Yeah.
all creatures and
Zaya
things?
might not. Yuki on the Reyes on the other hand.
Can I roll to see if Zaya's racist?
I
Can I use my
promise.
perception?
No, it's just I panicked mid sentence and couldn't think of an insult.
You
I got a
people
13.
and creatures.
I got 13 plus 4 for 17. Is Zaya racist to me?
No.
No, Zaya is not racist. Zaya just dislikes the world currently because he has too much trauma.
Just dislikes people.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
Just
racism.
of
I
a
just
certain
dislike
kind.
people.
He's just think of Zaya as a abused puppy
Rat.
that is trying really hard to act normal.
Rat.
Not a rat.
Anyways, who wants to go to the post office?
No need
Yeah,
to
you
travel
guys
alone,
want to join me?
No need to travel alone, my good man. I shall accompany you.
Well, if Fenn's going, I guess I'm
Great, the
going
blonde one.
Yeah, sure, I'll hop along.
All right.
Nobody, you
I
want to
just
go to a
look-
post
yeah,
office?
just look over at him.
I roll.
Yell across the room.
I roll to perceive what they're saying. No, I don't need to do that, do I?
No, he
Do I
shouted at
still
you.
need to do-
He's yelling at you.
Yeah.
Do I roll to see if I notice the yelling?
No,
Okay, I'm
I'll
done.
I'll just say
Uh,
I'll just say that yes, you hear him.
Hmm. Mr. Nobody contemplates for a good uh 30 seconds, enough
No, I
for
guess he doesn't.
potentially all of them to leave the door, and then he notices, and then he tries to catch up. Wait, hold on.
No, I guess he doesn't. All right, well, let's go.
Wait, hold on. Wait. He quickly
All right.
stands up and chases them down.
All right, so all of you go waddling over to the post office. The post office is this very big building that has marble pillars holding up a front porch roof. You know? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yes.
Very it looks like what you would imagine a quote unquote classic bank. Like the bank and the post office kind of mirror each other, especially considering they are across the way from each other. They have that kind of almost like what's the Athena thing called? The Athena building? Oh, I'm such a fake fan.
Symposium?
Oh, no. It's in Tennessee. Well, I mean,
Acropolis?
it's also no. It's the thing that's in Tennessee. Tennessee Athena. Thank you, Google. What the fuck is it called? Why is my phone being mean? The Parthenon. There we go.
Yeah, I had no clue what you meant by the Athena building thing, so.
Yes. The Athena building. It's called Athena at the Parthenon. It is in Nashville, Tennessee. If anyone has ever been to it, or if you haven't, it's really cool. I've been to it. But yes, it has a very big, like, it has kind of like a Parthenon front feel to it. But yeah, I'll say that, do you guys want to talk about anything? Do you need to say anything before you enter? Or are we just all waddling in?
But why do you need to go to the
I
post office?
have
if you don't mind
something to
asking.
say.
Well, yeah, what you got?
What do you got, Frank?
I have to relay the information that I had from last session that I'm trying so hard to remember. Uh, fuck my notes.
This is
Where
why
are
you
they?
take notes.
Good job, guys.
I do, but they keep disappearing.
My notes currently just say Zaya isn't racist.
Good to know. Good to
Uh,
know.
I promise he's not. It's
Upstairs, as they're all walking to the post
I
office,
start notes.
Mr. Nobody
Huh? Who's
steps
Anastasius?
up and says, um, should it be pertinent to anyone, I have visited the local stables, and it seems that the closest available trip that can be taken is a one carriage ride for a maximum of 5 people. How very convenient.
That'll be perfect.
Technically,
Yeah,
it's a
sounds good.
maximum. Technically, it's a maximum of 6 people because you can have 3 people. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yes,
Well, I
5 people.
was advertised for it to be 5.
I'm sorry. I'm
Mysterious
sorry.
voice in the sky.
I'm sorry.
And is it cheaper if we trick them into thinking you're a child? You have the height
I
for
have,
it, so
ignoring the blatant insult that you have in those words, I have attempted to inquire regarding such. It is folly to.
I
It is
think
folly to
Zay's
attempt
actually
such a
shorter.
means. Yes, yes, he is. It is folly to attempt such a thing. I have asked. They have stated that you need verification of some sort, which I'm fairly sure all of us are. Well, most of us are. He says as he looks at Zaya, are above adult age.
I mean, is it even worth investing in?
No, not really.
Zaya's just
Yeah,
gonna
that's what I thought.
under his breath growl at him.
Right.
He growls back.
I just imagine they have that little
Are you
like
two
lightning,
animals?
that little lightning
Yeah.
between their
He's
foreheads.
aligning between each other. Nobody looks down and just growls back.
I'm not that much shorter than you.
You are a tiny little thing. Let's go, anyways.
All right, and so you enter the post office. Inside the post office, it is a beautiful marble black and white alternating tile floor. There is also a the way it looks is that there are multiple little offices. Like there is a what are they called? Like this is tables. It's just like a table that goes from the wall
What
to
are
the
they
wall.
called? Tables.
A
No, I'm
reception
just
area? Reception?
yeah, it's like a reception table, but it's connected to the wall to the other wall. So it just like goes. It's like a table. It's like
Like a
it's
counter?
yeah. It's like a counter that's just connected wall to wall, and then there are little sectionaries. So and at the top there are little signs that say drop off, pick up, questions. So there are 3 things. And there is a short line. Still like 2 people in front of you.
Well, my good man, what did you need to come to the post office for?
The only reason anyone comes here, I have a letter to send. Zaya pulls it out of, I guess, his pocket. Does he have a bag?
I mean,
And I-
does he?
I don't know.
It's your
I don't know where
character.
I don't know where Zaya's been keeping his things.
He just
And
pulls
Mr.
it.
Nobody-
He pulls, his shirt is so tight that he just pulls it from his shirt.
Yeah.
Huh?
Like in
It's
like
like women
movies
keeping things in
when-
their bra or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. He just
Damn
pulls it
right.
out from his shirt.
I love it.
Oh, I didn't
What
really
the-
take you for the type to have friends.
That is wow.
No, I agree
Rude.
with this. I agree with this notion.
It's
I'd like
not
to make a
for a
note.
friend.
Rias did not say this with any malice whatsoever.
Just monotone.
Yeah. Like this is an entirely neutral take. That was just his read on the person. That was
Damn,
just
Rice,
his
I
read
didn't
on
let it in
Ziyad.
you.
There's no need to judge people so
Unhinged.
harshly.
I mean, he's not incorrect. It's not for a friend.
A lover, perhaps.
I wouldn't go that far.
A coworker.
Oh, really?
I can I notice the facial features? I don't know
Oh
anymore.
lord. I will. All right. By this time, oh god, what voice did I give him? You just hear a voice that's just like, "All right, I'll take the next person."
Oh, I guess you're up next.
Right, and you guys just, I guess, do you want the whole group to come up, or are you guys gonna?
the
Just...
whole squad.
Is
Look,
the whole
Finn
squad just gonna follow
follows
Zaya?
Finn just follows
Uh,
Zaya out
Yeah.
Okay, well if Finn's following Zaya,
Out of the-
Rice
out
is
of-
following Zaya.
of, out of the sheer
Finn.
fact that he's Finn.
True.
I guess Rias is following Finn.
Great, they all follow me.
Seeing as Mr. Nobody seems to have seeing as Mr. Nobody seems to have the only sense of decent autonomy here, he's gonna not follow this
And just wait
gaggle
by
of
the door.
fools.
And just wait by the door.
And no, not wait by the door. Go to a
Go to a what?
Damn.
Dang.
No, to
Guys.
and if there is a writing area, if
Uh,
there is a writing area,
Oh, like a little
he
table
wants
light.
to
Yeah, there's a
yeah,
little table
to write an
table letter
area.
area. Okay. You know
I was-
what? I have
No,
to.
but Mr. Nobody would like to go there.
Are you gonna write yourself a letter, Frank?
I'm not gonna write my.
I
I'm
just
not gonna
mentioned-
write a letter to myself.
No,
I'm gonna
no.
write
Are
a
you
letter
gonna
to.
write? Are you
Penelope
going to
and
write a letter?
Telemachus.
Are you going to write a letter?
Yes,
Yes or no?
I wish to
All right.
write a letter.
Cool.
To
I have
your,
to.
to your wife and son, who you haven't seen in 20 years.
Oh god. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to give you that time to write your letter, and when I come back, we can
Oh, I said go to the bathroom.
Wait,
first.
can I show
I did go to the
everyone
bathroom
letter
before, but I have
wrote,
cramps. I'm
just 'cause
sorry.
it's
Damn.
funny?
Yeah, you
I'm
can
also
show
taking
you can show everyone it. I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick. So everyone be nice. I'm going to deafen so that way you guys can have your own things. But we
I
shall be
sent the
back.
letter in side chat.
Okay.
I think
Where's
Keith, I
my-
think you will really like the letter.
Where is there it
okay,
is.
cool.
All right, give me a sec. I'll be right back. Hold on, just 1 second. Hi everybody. It's me. I just wanted to come in here and say that this is the percentage of people that are subscribed. That's not okay. That's rude, even, I would say. So why don't we fix that? You should like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. But also, I have a Discord server. If you want to hang out with people that watch me, and if you want to get notifications on when a video goes up, or when I start streaming, because I have been streaming for a while, then that's the place to go. Also, I have a Redbubble store, so if you want cool art drawn of me or by me, or both, head on over there. Hello.
for the concert.
Hello,
no?
everybody.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. So, also hi Bean. So Frank has gone off to write his own letter, and our adorable little
No,
Ray.
Mr. Nobody is.
All right, and Ray, you are now in front of Erminel.
Great. Okay.
And he just kind of like leans on the counter and is like, "All right, what can I do you for?"
I have a letter to send. And I just put it in front of him on the counter thingy.
All right, does it have his name on it?
Yes.
Does it just say?
It has
Does it?
his name, Cute Train Guy.
Oh my god. So he kind of looks at it curiously, and he picks it up and goes, is this for me? Or is this to someone else that works on a train?
It's for you.
Okay. And he
Yeah, it just also
immediately
leans
opens
on the
it.
counter.
He immediately opens it.
Great.
He's
You
just
could hear the gay panic in my voice.
he just immediately rips it open and looks at the piece of paper, and you can see him just like his eyes like scroll over the words really quickly, and then he's just like, and he folds it up and puts it in his, and he's got like a shirt pocket, and he kind of just like puts it in there, and he goes, so are we making croissants, or are you gonna buy me one?
I would buy you one, and then we would sit together and talk.
You got
You know,
time tomorrow?
of course.
All right, we'll make it brunch. I'll come and pick you up. Where are you staying?
You know, just around.
Are you at Aaron's?
Maybe.
Great, I know that guy. I'll absolutely come and pick you up. Just, try not to stray too far from the building. I'm horrible with finding people. Directions I'm great with, if I know where I'm going.
Zay's just like awkwardly nodding. Like the gay panic I'm currently having, he is also having.
Understood. So he's like, great. You're not afraid of ducks, right?
Why would I be afraid of ducks?
Because I have a pet duck.
Zaya's eyes kind of light up a little because, Druid loves animals.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, you have a
To
pet
that
duck?
extent?
Can I see it?
I'll introduce you tomorrow. He's currently, and he just kind of like leans back and like looks down at the counter. He's currently with someone. And if you look over, you just see a duck quacking at someone. Just like, wah, 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 wah. And he takes
Oh, hey,
his,
duck.
he takes his little foot and he like uses it like a stamp on the drop off on the drop off piece of paper before he nudges his head to like push it towards someone.
BA, hold on.
I'm holding.
I have to text you something because
Oh,
I can't
God.
say this because it ruins secrets.
Okay. But yeah, he's nudging it towards the
I spelled so many words wrong. It so quickly.
Understood.
You get it.
Understood. Frank, what are you doing over there in the side?
Yes,
Blam.
please move on from my gay panic.
Yeah.
You think I was doing nothing? In fact, I was. There, at a little nook, a little writing nook.
Did you
writing
mean
his
to
letter.
spell that LAI?
Yes, because that is the gender neutral term for that title. Yes.
All right. No, that's fair. I just wanted to make sure.
I looked it up.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure.
Not a misspelling.
All right. Do you want this to be shared or do you want this to be super secret?
I'm for secret unless someone's looking over my shoulder.
Anyone want to go?
Well, see, you've said that, so now I have to.
No. You're talking.
No, you're busy.
You're busy.
Wooing
Well,
the god. You're
yeah,
busy
so
wooing the messenger god.
Zaya, you cannot be a part of this. Anyone else, though, can. While you are currently talking to Ermino, this is happening. So if anyone else in the squad wants to look over his shoulder, you may attempt to. However, sadly, Zaya, you cannot. You are currently busy at the same time.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, cool.
I-
Do you want him to roll for anything, Frank, or are you
Uh.
going to allow him to look over your shoulder?
Anastasius is going probably
Who's
Huh.
Anastasius?
what?
Yeah, who?
Ooh.
He's yeah.
You know, there's a part of me. There's a part of
hate
me,
you
and I know
all.
that this
I
would be
hate you
really
all
mean there,
so
but there's a
much.
part of me that every time you guys say the wrong name for your character that you've like used, I want you to take away a copper coin.
Wait, what?
Every single time that you use the wrong name for yourself, you take away a copper
This-
coin.
Swear jar. They were not doing a swear jar.
We are doing a swear jar.
You're not doing
No,
it.
we're not.
Am I
We're
the
not.
only one who would have a full jar?
Yeah, I've never used the wrong name.
Anyway,
You,
half of
you,
Anastasius is
Finn, and
probably
nobody
focused
over
on writing
here.
the letter.
You're the
The other
only
half
three.
of Mr. Nobody is gonna. You know what? Based if
But no, we're not doing a swear jar.
if you beat his
I'm not that
passive
much of a bitch.
perception, he's not gonna notice. There you go, or something.
Okay, so you're not gonna notice that he's looking over your
Unless
shoulder?
he roll for beat my passive perception of 14
What am I?
Stealth. We'll go with stealth because you're trying to look over
against
your
my
shoulder.
passive perception, probably.
Sure, okay. I'm gonna use a luck point. Give myself advantage on this.
Cool.
What?
You're using.
Hey, might
Hey,
as
cool,
well.
20.
There you go.
Not nat
Which-
20, but just dirty 20.
Well,
Which
that kind of beats it.
Now I will ask you
Ah.
this, since again it is your letter. Do you want me to read it out, or do you just want to copy paste and send it? Because he knows now.
You read it out in a way that what Ace will see is a letter that is somewhat hidden by Anastasius's arm. Not because he's trying nobody's arm, by nobody's arm. Not because he's trying to hide it, but more so he's just scrunched down, shrimp position, trying to write
Okay.
his letter as he's focusing really hard on it.
Okay.
So
then,
have that in mind.
All right. Then
Some
I'll
things may be a bit obscured,
Okay. So
but the name definitely is not.
Okay.
The name can be seen.
Okay. I'll read it how I imagine his scrunched body would make it look. All right? How's that? Does that work for you?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Lairds of Killingard and the Persal of this letter inform you of my continued existence by the perusal.
That
Sorry.
sounds
Yes.
correct.
Perusal of this letter inform you of my continued existence by the time this letter very well be across the river, across our home. I have yet to meet this mysterious lure. I may be simply walking to my doom, though I hope not. I know thee, but the throes of foolish hopes, but by my will I will do what I must to take back, keep. Insight. Pay for me. I need
No.
to learn not these spend money unnecessarily when someone offers to. Me. That is what you see.
In my time, do I know of any fallen keeps, any keeps that have
History
fallen, like
check!
rebellion or anything
God
like that?
damn it! God damn it! No!
It's
Hey,
that easy.
cool. I am
What?
also
Wait, no. Oh,
I'm invoking my knowledge, B,
But-
by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
so,
should also
my
invoke
once per
something
session.
of a. I should also invoke something right now. The word keep is spelled with a lowercase k, so you know,
Hey, he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that.
not an upper. What do you mean? Omega Man doesn't.
Well, okay, yes, he would see that on the letter, but
Yeah, exactly. So
Well, I
you
mean, in
know,
context.
just keep that in mind.
But in
I
my
know context clues, motherfucker.
he hasn't seen the
Are you
full
sure?
letter. He
Are you sure
hasn't
you know what context clues are?
he wants
Maybe
to
you're just dumb.
You're the one who wanted me to not give him the full letter. This is your fault.
No, I'm 100% in with this. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I am invoking my once
I'm on board
perception,
with this. 100%.
thing. B.
You're what now? Sorry.
The once precision thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm using that for advantage on this history check.
Okay.
The realization just set in that I'm going to have to roleplay a date.
With your mother.
Yes.
With
Look.
my mother.
15?
Your mother.
15? I will say that you remember that there was that there was a keep somewhere to the west of where you currently are that was the starting point of a war that happened about 3 years ago.
Okay. And I assume I would have heard some stuff about that as I was like living out in Oblivion, right?
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay.
You especially would have heard about it because
Yeah, I assume my father would have gotten like an increase in volume of orders.
yes, not only that, but you would have heard about it because like you probably would have heard in through the grapevine that like people would have been like, "Oh, it's so sad to hear what happened to them." But hey, we get more orders cuz now they're officially in our kingdom's borders. So,
Now,
we're doing pretty good.
would I have picked up any information on like what these them would be, or would people have just been like using
Just like
more like
thems.
vague stuff like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
it would be very vague because it would just be like, "Oh, those people." Like it would just be like, "Oh, we're getting more orders from them." Like those that now live in our borders, those who have moved down into our borders type of thing. Or like, "Hey, did you hear that those people from the north have started like upping that abandoned town to the west? I hear that they're thinking about giving it a new name and everything." Like stuff like that. It's like you had information, but you didn't have enough to like put names to it.
I see. Okay. Oh,
I
more
wonder if I
refugee.
should
That makes sense.
sabotage myself or not. I I want to sabotage myself a little bit. Fuck it. I'm gonna sabotage myself a little bit.
All right.
Remember the heading of this letter. Ace, I guess. Maybe that'll clue you in a bit more.
It says Laird's
Uh,
of Killing Yard.
um,
Of Killing Yard. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you have that as well.
Yeah, war refugee. Yeah, I mean, stuff's starting to make a little bit more sense now. You just hear from behind you.
What? Huh? Quick, my hands quick. Nobody's hands quickly hide the letter. What? The fuck? Was you looking at my letter?
Well, you really weren't making it very discreet.
I am in a book. Dude, is there a sign here that says please don't look at someone's letters or something similar to that here?
No. It says there's
I
like a
mean,
thing.
no.
Here, hold on. I will tell you that it says something along the lines of like there's something. Okay. So where you currently are, it is a standing post that has like that slight tilt to it, like that desk, like a standing desk that has that slight tilt to it, so
Mhm.
it's easier for you to write. And there is a little thing that's like about a foot away from where you are currently standing that says something along the lines of please be patient if someone is in front of you. It says please be patient and kind if someone is in front of you.
Nobody points at the sign. Did you read the sign? That kind of implies don't be in here.
Well, you're not in a room.
We're in-
It's in the
Yeah.
open.
Yeah, it's open air.
Stop making his points for him. Fuck.
I that's just how the room looks. I'm sorry. That's how I envision it in my brain hole, and I'm the person running this. I'm
I-
sorry.
Don't. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, stop crying. Anyways, I'm gonna be angry now at Ace. Let me be angry at Ace now.
Yeah, you can do that. Go for it.
Where am I?
Where am I? You asked him
Yeah.
if he read the sign, and he was like, "Well, I mean, it is open air."
You must be quite the annoying snooper to come in here and read other people's letters.
We are in the same room.
You were not here when I was in there, sir. You arrived out of nowhere.
Well, I mean, we saw you walk in here, and some of us are following. I look behind if anyone else was following.
I'll say at this point, they're walking
any
back
of them
over to
following?
you. I'll say the group is walking back over, like is walking now over to you, because they are now
A snoop
done.
and a liar. I see.
I mean, they were behind me.
No, they weren't.
It'd be really funny if Rias was just there.
No,
can be,
come
come on,
on.
you can be,
No, no,
you
no, no,
can
no,
be.
you are breaking your own character if you do. You follow
I'm
your
not-
brother.
As Finn makes it over there and hears them arguing, he
No. Nobody's arguing. I'm just here talking.
well,
True,
You
true. As
are
nobody
an
is arguing
asinine
with
lit-
someone who isn't
there's
arguing.
no need. There's no need to fight.
You are a little man whore. I hope you know that.
Sure.
There's nothing wrong with indulging in pleasures in this life.
You guys
You're
having
not-
like a spat or something over here?
Conversation, and Anastasia goes, just goes with a mean look.
Are you gonna go over to drop off your letter? There's no one in.
to
there's-
drop off my letter?
Yeah, you
There's
guys
no one
are.
in line.
Yeah, there's no one in line right now.
Can I?
Good.
Would I be able to get in like a handful of words to him, like as he's passing, that that he tries his best to not let the others hear as well?
I'll say yeah.
Okay.
Bruh,
Yeah.
talking behind my back.
No,
No,
it's
he's
to
talking
you.
to you. He's talking to you.
Like as you're passing him.
Given how close they are, could I roll to see if
Oh.
Finn could hear
Oh,
them,
okay, my bad.
Well,
overhear them?
it's so what it is. I will say this. This is how I imagine in my brain hole how everything is looking. So you got the desk, right? And then to the let's say about 10-ish feet away is where you guys were talking to Ermino, right? Yes. Everyone say yes.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I thought you were
Yes.
continuing on that statement. That's why I didn't say anything.
That's okay. So they're about 10-ish feet away, maybe a little bit more, is where you guys were with Ermino. And so all of you walk over, and so all of you kind of go around him to the right to kind of like loop around, and then nobody is kind of like, I'm gonna go go my way over here.
I'm gonna go throw
So-
a tantrum.
I'm gonna go deliver
I'm
my
gonna
letter.
I'm gonna have a tantrum. Shut up.
I'm gonna go deliver my letter. And so he
Mm.
goes to the.
And
to
what
go
does
drop it
Ace
off.
say as he goes?
I'll say that
Um,
Ace, you can take like 2 steps forward, and the rest of you can attempt to hear it, but I'm gonna make you do it with disadvantage.
Alright. I do want to just see if Finn
I-
overhears anything. So what exactly would I be rolling for again?
Perception.
So I do gain a plus freedom.
But it's with
Yeah.
disadvantage, so you roll twice and take the lesser number.
Yeah, I know. Second roll is... Wow, both of them are really high. So it would be... The second roll is still... So that was the lower of the two rolls.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Oh shit. All right. Hey, that's a high ass number. That's a 19. All right.
Man,
The other, I rolled the first I
Man.
rolled an 18, and then because I have to roll twice because disadvantage. Roll again.
A 16.
Rolled a 16.
All right.
It's like okay.
All right. Well, what did you say?
Yeah. If you do need help with planning ever, let me know.
I'll just say because he kind of like mumbles
understand.
it.
Nobody's face, while still angry, has a bit of confliction and weirdness to it. Like, okay,
Okay.
go away, weirdo.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
and
go
What were you saying?
mail my letter now.
and then Finn, you just hear the if you ever need help with planning. That's what you get. And
He just
then
simply, he overhears that and just kind of watches them.
and then nobody, you go over to Ermino, and Ermino's like, "Hi, what can I do for you?"
Hello, I would like to mail my. Oh God,
What?
So after
it's you.
after hearing that, I will say this: that Finn does seem a bit lost in thought, trying to.
Okay. Is there something wrong with me? I can get one of my coworkers.
Saya will just kind of be watching them and growling as he does, as he often does.
Nobody
I'm gonna
looks
get
at this little thick creature
I'm
and
gonna
growls
get up-
back.
Bro is
Just
jealous.
Casting
Bro is jealous.
thaumaturgy.
His date is
Cast-
doing his job.
Casting
You are not casting
thaumaturgy. to-
thaumaturgy in this building.
I'm gonna get up.
What do you
What?
mean thaumaturgy is
The
harmless?
second
Let me
this,
let me describe what I'm using thaumaturgy for, please.
And Saya counters with
Okay.
My
produce
dog
fame.
walks
All right, everyone shut up.
Okay.
Everyone shut up. Everyone shut up.
I was just
One
saying, I'm
person
gonna
at a
get up,
time.
like,
One person at a
I'm gonna get
time.
up-
7.
He needs to leave to go get his dog
Yeah,
stuff.
I think
Okay.
I need to get up for a split second to let my dog out. So.
Okay. Well, while he does that, Frank, say everything that you're gonna do first.
I was about to, then you kept saying you can't use thaumaturgy. Anyways,
No, I meant that as don't worry, it's fine. Go ahead. Say everything you're gonna.
Anastasius, in response to this growling
Anastasius?
of this weird creature thing, nobody responds to this weird creature thing beside him. He growls in kind, casting thaumaturgy to give my growling voice a slight boom to it. That is it. Making it 3 times as loud as normal. Almost making it sound like he is an animal.
Ermino, hearing this, steps back and says, I'm sorry, sir. Did that just come out of you?"
Doesn't matter. I have a letter to send. Please. Asaji says as he slides the letter into his little booth. This guy's little booth.
He kind of looks you up and down and is like, uh-huh.
I have a half-lidded look to him. How much is
And
this? How much is postage?
Where is this going?
Address is on the letter.
All right then. He picks it up, looks at it. All right.
Reyes.
Kind of looks at it. Okay. And he looks kind of back up at you and goes, 3 silver.
I'm sorry, what?
You made a threatening noise inside my shop.
Not
Yes.
at you, at him!
3
I
silver.
didn't do nothing to you! What?
If you're gonna cause issues in my building, 3 silver.
What?
Ace, did you hear like a lion or something over there?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
This is unfair.
Zaya just
Um,
smugs. It's just like has the smuggest look.
Ben is still thinking.
3 silver, yes. Rushingly reaches into his coat very angrily, takes out 3 silver, drops it on the on the table hard. There.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And he takes the letter, takes the silver, puts it, and he.
I hope you know that I hope you know that you're embezzling from a person of religion here.
He opens up a riff and slides the letter in, zips it back up, looks back at you and says, "Have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too.
May Annabelle smile on you."
You and kind.
And he just has like that kind of like closed-eyed, tight smile.
I hate God so much. He walks off.
All right.
Why am I always-
You think he's doing okay? I think he's doing okay.
fine, probably.
Yeah, he seems good.
Ah! You're not there. You're not even there.
They're talking in the corner. They're talking by the
in
desk.
corner. We heard the weird noise that
No,
came out
no,
of that.
yeah. You, Ulfin, Rias, Ulfin, and Ace were there. Zaya and I don't care anymore. Let's just go.
Ben's been paying no attention. Paid no attention to all of that.
I'm just too happy that you got in trouble and I didn't.
Priests don't kill people. Priests don't kill people.
Priests do kill people.
All right.
Not me.
Don't worry.
And you didn't hear what I said.
Everyone
Bee,
will
can
get
I-
their just desserts in kind.
I have to tell you guys what I said to Frank.
What did you send to Frank?
I just DM'd Frank and I was like, I'll slide something into his little booth.
Anyways, scene change, please.
All right. So you
Anything
guys,
else?
Man,
you
unsecure.
guys, you have left the post office. Yay!
Yay.
Yeah.
Is there
Yay.
I miss
anything?
Omanar. Can we go back?
I mean, you're allowed to stay in the post office if you'd like. Nothing's gonna happen. You're
I
just
know,
gonna.
I'll go with them.
All right. So, does anyone need to do anything before we officially scene change and go back to the Love Hotel for night 2?
I love Eep. I love
Oh,
Ethan.
sure. Me.
All right.
Who's ready for sleep?
I'm
Not
always ready
I.
to sleep.
I have plans for
What's your-
all of you.
Oh.
Nobody mentions out loud as they walk down this
Excuse
street.
me?
Uh-huh.
No,
Oh, you
I
have
have
plans
plans
for us
that-
in the Love Hotel?
I have plans that need to be made, and it unfortunately involves the rest of you, as it
In the Love
would
Hotel?
necessitate this. No,
Oh my! Whatever could you need, little old me?
tone down your energy, my sir. No, you don't need to. Well, potentially, but not right now.
Okay.
As I said earlier, which is the only available thing within 3 days that we can acquire as transport. If it, my plans, inclusion of all of you to make things more cost effective for me and for the rest of you. So
Why are you
basically,
beating around the bush? Why are you being vague?
because
If If you want
pool
for
our
traveling-
resources to create a united front in this proposition that I am
Look,
making
okay,
right
just
now.
tell me who I need to punch.
If you want for traveling
Y-
companions, you need only ask.
I need not. I need the funds up.
You're going in and out, honey.
Yeah, sure. How much money you
Making
need?
this whole conversation very funny.
Here we go.
How much
we
money
need.
and when?
God, yeah. How much money and when? I forgot how
May I make the
much. I
suggestion
know
of
when
robbing the bank?
much, but I know when in 3 days. What?
Oh,
How much
Can
money?
anyone hear
When?
me? Okay,
Yeah,
I
we can
don't
hear
know
you.
how much
You don't know how much money, but you know that that you're going to
is.
most likely do it in 3-ish days. But no, I think it
Yes.
was 2 days.
I know when. I don't know how much. Annie knows how much and when, but I forgot. Frank, forgot.
Ah.
Who's Annie?
So basically, I'll explain. So basically, you guys can go to the stable and you can purchase a like a ride. You can purchase a ride. Because if you get a horse, you can buy a horse, but they don't like selling their horses. You can like but you can buy a carriage. Um, the thing is, okay, hold on. Sorry, that was a really bad explanation. So
You're fine.
carriages have riders. The people
Mhm.
that basically add it's like a bus. You got the bus driver and you've got the bus, right? So you have someone that will take you to the next town for 2 gold for a group of 5, which is what you are.
Mhm.
Or you can have 3 days with a horse, but you gotta bring the horse back. Which is not what you want.
Not at all what I have in mind. I'm not going back to get back this horse.
So basically, you either buy a taxi that takes you to the next town, or you have
You
to bring a
rent a
horse down.
car.
You rent a car. Yeah.
Yes. So nobody
if we-
relays all that information to you guys.
Yes.
I don't know, we've had bad
Well, you
experience.
explained that in the most roundabout way possible, but all right.
I have trouble detailing myself in terms of expenses. Okay,
Yeah,
I will
can
admit that.
tell.
Shut up and give me your money.
You needn't worry. I can pay for it.
For
No
your
one wants a sugar
portion,
daddy
I
right now.
assume.
Here, I hand over a single gold.
What?
You need 2 gold.
You said-
you just got 1. Now you just need another.
We need to. Yes, I had expected that we would all be having an equal share in the price,
And
but
hands over gold as well.
Great. Now you can buy it. Now you can buy your little taxi.
okay. I suppose I shan't complain. Thank you very much. What do I say in the scenario? Oh, right. May the light of Annabeth shine upon you. Wait, no. Yeah. I'll keep this and I'll for the carriage, and I suppose, as part of my honor, I will not ditch you all. Unfortunately.
Well, we shall be happy for your company.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably able to afford another one even if you did ditch.
All right. Well, yay! Now you guys know
Wait, how
that
did this?
We have-
Do I
we
have
have
enough money to do
funds
that?
for not this
Carriage, oh
night.
boy.
Not this night, but next night. Not this night, not next night, but the night after that, you guys will be able to have your taxi.
Yay!
That's why it's 3 days. I'm stupid. Because today you couldn't get the
Yay.
carriage, tomorrow you cannot get the carriage, but after that you can bright and early, you can take the carriage and you can go to the next town.
Yay.
Who's ready? All right, cool.
Not
You're
fine.
holding the 2 gold for the thing, and now everyone's going the fuck to sleep except for Joseph's unless anyone else needs to do something. You guys, we'll just pretend you had dinner with everyone else at the thing. Because breakfast and dinner is provided at the Love Hotel.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
mean,
dun.
I'm fine.
Mr. Nobody
Yeah.
will order room service.
Finn does his usual at dinner. Wax himself.
Wax on, wax off. All right, everyone go the fuck to sleep. All right, Joseph. You ready for Melly?
Send in the hoe.
Let's see what happens.
All right.
Prostitute number 2.
So Melly, because you said
Electric Boogaloo.
you said for her to bring in her favorite alcohol, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So she is going to bring
Remember to use
in.
protection.
I've explained my process before already, motherfucker.
Remember to use protection. Good night.
She's gonna bring in some very raw, dry vodka.
Vodka powder. That's the driest I can imagine.
It's just it.
That's
it
fair,
is.
actually.
Here's the thing. It's not for drinking. It's for her act that she does because she's a fire genasi. That's why it's her favorite. Because she can drink it, but she mostly uses it for sparkles. Anyways.
Huh?
Hello, can I come in?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. And she opens up the door kind of gently and then like closes it and she's like, hey, sorry about this morning. I didn't mean to be such a bitch.
No, it's all fine. Question.
Answer.
Why am I forgetting his name? What's the guy's name again?
Theodora.
You mean the one that you had last night?
Terrence.
Terrence, thank you.
Yeah, Terrence was the one you had last night.
Has Terrence mentioned anything
Purple teeth
about
flag.
purple tiefling motherfucker?
And then
About did Terrence mention anything about my purpose for being here, or not quite?
I mean, he said that you were looking for someone, and we kind of talked about it at like breakfast, but like, is she like an ex-girlfriend or something? Or like, is it something like more hush hush?
Well, I am looking for my mother.
Oh my god! Family drama. Understood. Alright, I get it. So you just want to like know about her and where she might like, be?
Any information that you might have? I am aware that Mercury would probably know the most, but I asked specifically for the 3 most requested simply because I know that in your all's line of work, people tend to not be so closed lip about things to you all sometimes.
That's fair. You put enough stuff down their throat, then they'll usually talk. Let's think really quick. Well, she was really pretty. She said something about needing to get home to her daughter. Something like that, I think. It was something about how she was only allowed to do some stuff, but then she had to go home because it was like her daughter's ceremony or something. I don't know. She was really weird.
Is any of that ringing any sort of bells?
not
Roll,
for you.
roll, roll.
Gotcha. Okay. I see.
I
I mean,
mean,
it's definitely not surprising that she would have other children. You can see that he's kind of just like mumbling to himself, like almost like a kind of stream of consciousness type thing. I was like, yeah, that does make sense. So he's...
Adoria looking at.
oh, she's like, oh, baby, and she like gets on her knees and like puts her hands on your knee, like on your knees, and she's like, it's okay. Like, I'm totally sure that like she probably would totally love having you in her life. I mean, you're such a cutie. Like, I'm sure that if you walked into her life again, she would be like, oh my god, another baby. I would totally be okay with you staying here. And then she like kind of does that thing where she puts her finger, like she wraps her fingers together and just kind of like leans her head on her hands and she just looks up at you.
Closer to his crotch, yes.
I'm well aware of what's happening. Ace doesn't really particularly care. See. Okay. And as I recall, she said she was moving up to the north, or like as far as you all could tell, she said she was moving up towards the northeast, correct?
Yeah, something like that. I think it was somewhere in like Harbato or whatever the fuck that place is called. I don't know. I don't go outside of town. I mean, I've got everything here. I might as well just say.
Are you a native too here then?
Oh no. I came from Lancaster, but then when Aaron's mom sent him to make a love hotel up here, I escaped from that place so fast.
Oh, I see. I see.
I mean, it's not like that love hotel over there is bad. It's just like the people there are so like gross. Like, I like what I do, don't get me wrong, and I get a lot of good tips, but there's so much more interesting people here than there. So,
I'm sure being down in these parts, you're bound to run into characters. Let's put it that way.
I mean, I got to meet you and that weirdo that you have as a friend, the one that's got the blonde hair. Love him.
He is certainly a character. I've only known him for a handful of days, but it certainly hasn't been dull.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, he 100% I think would look cute if I threw him through a fire ring.
Hold the thought for a second. I will be right back.
Okay.
Can I go over to Rias's to like the shared room, right?
Yeah.
Because it's
It's, like, right down the
Rias,
hall,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
It's like,
Rias, Finn.
yeah. Can I knock on their door real quick?
Sure. She's just like gonna sit on the like just stay sitting on the floor and she just takes out a nail file and just like starts nailing, like filing her nails. And so she you knock on the door.
Yeah.
Knock knock knock.
What?
Ace, my good man, what brings you here at this hour?
You, Rias.
Huh?
You said that he can't spend his own money, correct?
Oh, good lord.
Because
I
I'm
hope
only here
so.
for information gathering, and I don't think my money should go to waste.
Frank, you are a
Frank.
robot.
You are
Frank.
dying.
You are dying, bro.
Frank, we cannot hear you at
No.
all.
I'd like to make it known. I'd like to make it known. Rias appeared like obviously in pajamas, but like he has one of his swords out right now.
It's like under
It
the bed.
technically-
Oh my God.
It technically
I-
doesn't break the twos of viewers agreement.
I will say that so how it looks is that like there are like literally you walked down a couple stairs to get to this door. So from the open door, everyone can just see Melly just filing her nails, just sitting on the floor because your door is still open.
Anastasius.
You're just in your room. You got the
Mr.
door
Nobody
closed.
walks by and notices
Hi,
an
ma'am.
open door, saying, "What's happening here?"
Hi.
What?
Hi, ma'am.
Well,
I
Right?
mean, if it isn't his money, sure, whatever.
Cool, because I'm. You don't have anything else, right? I just kind of yell down the hall.
I mean, not today.
I meant in the information
Who's
department.
yelling? Who's yelling?
Oh, I
What's
mean,
going
probably
on?
not.
Okay, cool. So I'll sleep in here. You can take my room.
Thank you, my good man.
You have fun. And I like kind of clap him on the back.
All right.
What the hell is going on?
Protection, please.
Who's ready? Who's ready to do some interesting rolling?
I am not.
Okay,
he-
Ted,
what?
just use
Well-
protection, please. I'm going to bed.
Let me hold on.
Not what I expected to happen today, but you know.
Can we
what is
trade
it?
room keys, by the way? Because I am going to go on a walk.
Alright. Of course.
Yeah.
And I want to do something dumb and so sabotagey, but I
Elias
shouldn't. I
flops
shouldn't.
back onto his bed,
So
face down. Sword is still in his hand.
So you were going to roll for performance.
Oh, he's good at that.
Amazing.
You are you do have proficiency in
I
performance.
was like, oh, he's good at that.
This is true. I gained a
What?
+8 to performance. All right, give me 1 second. I got
Okay,
my-
wait. You
bef-
were
bef-
going to roll for performance?
What?
Wait, B, did you say you were going to roll for performance? Or...
No. He's going to roll for performance.
I'm
Oh, okay.
rolling right now.
I was like, okay, wait. Where's the butt? Where's the
Oh,
Hello,
holy
can anyone hear me? Am I still
fucking-
alive?
You're good.
Yes,
Yes,
we
we can
hear
hear you.
you.
Yeah.
Fucking off again. Why is my keyboard all?
I know this probably you'll say no to this, but I had a dumb idea.
What? What do you want?
Anastasius, this is just a dumb idea. I'm sure you're gonna say no to it. Anastasius overhearing all of this, and sees sees Mr. Finn out here coming out in his own pajamas, in his mom's pajamas, going into the room of this person that has a prostitute inside it. Could I theoretically cast command on him and make him sleep before he gets to do anything?
Nope.
I know. I figured. Anyways, go on.
Chicken rules.
Use protection.
Oh god.
So
Oh god.
so I rolled a nat 20 as well.
Holy shit! Glory.
So-
The walls are silent. Like, the walls make sure everything
Oh, yeah.
is silent, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're magically
Okay, good.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you guys won't be bothered. But they're having the
Can we
time of
play
their
So I'll sleep-
lives.
cards in our room?
I'll sleep like a baby. I'll
Just
sleep like
sat
a
on
baby.
the bed playing Uno.
Ace is just going to go for a walk for a little bit first, though.
Okay. Do you want to do anything
Just
while
like
you're
a-
on the rock or on the rock?
I
On
think
the wall.
I am on the rock. Ah!
Is that a boulder?
Wayne,
It's a rock.
Brother,
Oh.
I don't want this.
Good lord.
I mean, it's not like she was even like really like flirting with you. She's just like a really touchy person.
Yeah, no. Well, no, because like I felt like at breakfast the two of them hit off a little bit,
That's fair.
as people of their personality types tend to do.
Mhm.
That roll was glorious.
Yeah,
Oh, but yeah,
she,
I
she
think,
got
like-
a 30, you got a 27. They're having the time of their lives.
I think Ace would basically just be like ruminating on like the information he's gathered so far and how this is probably the closest he's gotten in all this time.
Mm-hmm. So he's just like letting everything
Sink in for a little
sink
bit, yeah.
in. Okay.
And then like after like maybe like an hour or so of just like being outside in like the fresh air, he'll probably head back into
Do
the other
you
room.
want to go behind the Love Hotel? Do you want to go through the woods at all, or are you just going up
I
and
think
down?
he's just wandering the streets.
Okay. I'll say that while you're walking around, you can see like the lights of, the bank, the Love Hotel, the weapons and armory. You can see in through the windows, and it kind of hits you that this is such a peaceful town. Like, even though there's a Love Hotel in it, everything looks so serene and peaceful. It's just a small town that just is so normal. And it's just
That's so ominous,
nice.
man.
Oh, so normal, so peaceful. Oh, nothing bad is ever gonna happen here.
No, I get what you mean, V. I get what you mean.
It's heartwarming. That's what I'm getting at. It's just a
That's fair.
very heartwarming.
Yeah, it lets you
town.
keep your guard down.
You don't
when
have to
someone
keep your
shanks you.
guard down. You don't have to keep your
No, I mean,
guard
I was
down.
thinking, I'm like, no, something bad's gonna happen here.
Suddenly you feel a sharp pain in the back of your on your
I mean,
back.
depending on where you go, you won't get shanked, but you might talk to a person, or depending on where you decide to go. So,
I wonder if this is the kind of life you lived, Mother.
and you just feel like some wind go against your face, and it's just nice. I will say that when you make your way
Now
back
describe the
to-
sex scene.
I can if you want to. No.
Nah, I'm
Steal
good
us,
there.
steal us.
Whoa.
I mean, you
I'm
heard
good
you got the numbers, all right? And it's a fire genasi, and I've told you what kind of shit she gets up
We
to.
got the
so-
numbers. We got the numbers. We got the performance. We ain't got the visuals, motherfucker. Give us the
I'll tell you later. I will.
Crazy.
Hey, I will literally write a fan fiction for you if you want me to.
we don't have to do
That's
this.
insane,
I'm
dude.
joking. I am joking. Anyways, continue.
What was I gonna say? Oh,
Please
Ace,
continue.
Ace, when you make it back to the hotel, to the Love Hotel, there is. I didn't say this before because I, like a dummy, forgot.
They ran out of condoms.
What? No. You think it's hard? You think
It's
they're
time
ever
for
gonna
a
run-
baby.
No.
God damn, I
There's
told them to
a.
use protection.
There is a.
They used them
swing.
all.
There is a swing that is just outside the Love Hotel for like just sitting. It's just very peaceful. Like I said, just a little swing. And Mercury is just swing, like, and it's one of those like the long ones, like the porch swings. And she's just using her feet to kind of swing back and forth as she's just like kind of holding on to one side of the swing's iron chain, and kind of just like she has her eyes closed and she's just leaning on it, just with her like you can tell she's awake because she's using her feet to rock herself back and forth.
The second half of this bench taken?
Oh, of course not. You're free to sit down. She kind of like, she's still holding like the chain, but she kind of like looks at you, and she kind of has like this almost tired smile.
I'm surprised you don't have any clientele for tonight.
We're allowed one free night a week.
I
and
see.
It's mine, so. I'm surprised that Mally didn't woo you. I hear you gave up your room.
That's not my. Well, I wouldn't have been opposed, but that was not really the main purpose of me paying for your services.
So I've heard.
If you don't mind, do you think we could expedite that conversation to now? Of course, you still have your money and all that stuff. But considering we're already here face to face, if of course that's fine with you, I'm more than willing to wait until tomorrow.
I don't mind. Sure. You've got me. Might as well use me.
What can you tell me about her? Like, because I've heard that you spent the most time with her while she was here.
That is correct. She came through, but her eyes. That's why I started talking to her. Her eyes were so empty. They reminded me of my sister. And for a moment I thought it was her, but trick of the light. So, I started talking to her. I went to her shows on my free nights. The light never reached her eyes. And she told me about her daughter. Her daughter's name is Giselle. She was said to be a miracle baby. At least that's what her mother talked about her like. The name, whether it might be different than what you know her as, if it is your mother, the name she used while walking around here was Clara. And Clara, while I don't think she is or was a bad person, I don't think she's safe to herself or to others. So if you do go after her, be safe. She worries me. Like I said, she reminded me of my sister. So. Interesting how that goes.
If you don't mind me asking, what was your sister's name?
I have it here. Just give me a second.
Of course, take your time. Whisper, 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 whisper,
Whisper, whisper, whisper. Matilda.
What are we talking about?
To sleep.
My
Go back to
sister's my sister's name is Matilda. She did something stupid. Something stupider than working for a love hotel. And now the light doesn't reach her eyes either. I guess that's what happens when you go up against a queen.
Does that ring any sort of bells? Like, does that, like, hit or touch upon anything?
If that doesn't, then what can? Honestly, now I'm thinking. I have no idea what's happening here.
I'm gonna have you roll a history check.
Yeah. Sure. Five.
Like with
Yikes.
your
Five.
with your bonus?
Yeah, that's 2 + 3.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
Can I help
say
him?
you cannot help.
You're not
you are
here.
in bed.
Yeah, I'm not here. Can I help
Oh,
him with
buddy.
feels? Can I give him spirit energy?
Like, it style?
Yeah.
You're just projecting good vibes.
You know,
So
just-
Yeah, you
true.
gotta project them good vibes.
The vibes. No,
I am a priest. I can do something. Make a miracle happen.
I will say that you
Die.
the only thing you remember is, I will say that the one thing is you now realize that the girl in front of you is not a elf, but a nymph.
Mm.
That is what you get from that.
You're Fae.
Correct. Sorry if that's not likable.
No, no. Opposite. You can consider one of my many sort of looking for teachers, almost like a second mother to me. Was
Mentors. You mean a mentor?
yes, yeah, but like
Mhm.
she was basically like a second mother to me.
Oh, well. Always good to hear that someone doesn't hate a fae. So, I am a earthly fae. My sister's strength was in mint. Mine is in, well, it's in, what the fuck is it called? Hold on. I know the word, but my brain isn't working.
Describe the feeling.
It's in the sexual one. The sexual plant.
Aphrodisiac.
Aphrodisiacs. Yes. Yes.
So.
Mine is in aphrodisiacs. It's what we use in some of the
Oh.
rooms.
I see. I see.
So, any other questions you'd like to answer?
No, you've been a great help already, as is, and I would not like, and I wouldn't want to intrude more on your free time. Also consider my booking with you tomorrow as just some extra time to yourself.
She kind of leans over to you and goes, well, even if we don't enjoy each other's bodies, if it's okay, I would
Yeah.
like to still have my time with you. You're a very interesting person to talk to.
Sure. Okay. Fine with that.
And she stands up and goes, I always love it when I have customers that have light that reaches their eyes. And she kind of, with that, turns away and walks back into the Love Hotel. And with that, do we want to keep going, or... Because we've been
Up
going
to-
for almost 2 hours. So do we want that to be our pausing point, or...
Yeah, it'd be time to.
Keep going. Go.
Well,
Please.
I
Keep
can't
going.
Hold on.
If everyone's okay.
I didn't say I can't go too much longer because I do have to feed my dogs.
Okay, then let's call
Oh,
this our pausing
'Cause,
point.
yeah, because I was gonna say I know it's not for like another 40 minutes, but I don't want us to get in the middle of something. Big
Something,
in,
and
like,
yeah,
the
yeah,
next
yeah,
Of course,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then I have to get up and.
Fair.
No, yeah. I get you. All right. Well, oh, excuse me. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you to my wonderful players. Thank you to everyone who watched.
Oh fuck.
Let's actually, before we before we leave, let me give everyone their dreams.
Ah, yes, of course.
Let me get the dream book for anyone that I haven't actually thought of a dream for.
Where is my
That's my 800.
one I had?
I'm an elf. I don't dream.
You're what?
Actually, no, I do dream. I don't
You
sleep.
do. You don't have to sleep as much. You're a half elf.
No, I go into a trance. That's what elves do, right?
It's like half. You don't have to
I
dream
have
as long.
decided to go to bed.
I have decided to go to bed, not because I am tired, simply because I have the ability to.
Fair.
I don't want to think about the fact that I don't want to think about the fact that Finn
You're
is
probably
in the
gonna
other
get
room.
late again. Because
Finn is
dreams.
in the other room having a fantastic fucking time.
Literally.
He's having a fantastic fucking time.
Yeah, literally.
I'm.
He's
guess
got a
I'll
fantastic
roll-
time fucking.
All right, let me get to the dream section. 'Cause I always
I'm
forget which
rolling
page it's
for
on.
Mine.
Hold on.
Probably
Do we
not
roll
to
for
that
dreams?
point, so.
Yes. Well, some of
Yeah.
you do. 72. Hold on.
Yeah,
Okay.
on with it.
Shut up! All right.
Because
Alright.
I rolled, so I'll go ahead and put mine roll in the chat.
Okay, we'll just start with sevens then. Because I was just gonna have you guys roll one at a time when I got to you.
For
but
what roll
if-
again?
Hold on, it's 100, but don't roll until I tell you to. Because some of you have
No, I'm
dreams
just
that I've already
asking what
planned out.
roll. Yeah,
Gotcha.
okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
35. For 7. Okay. So 7. After you've had your wonderful, invigorating time, you have a dream where you wake up in this town and it is being burned. This town is being burned, but you are running around saving people from houses. It's very vivid, like you can feel everything, like the heat on you. And you are freeing everyone. You are putting out the fires with your powers. You are like helping people save their homes, save their families, and by the end of the dream, you are lifted into the air, and everyone is like, Finn, 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 Finn. That's your dream.
Woo! It's better dream than the last.
Yeah. All right, Frank, roll yourself a dream.
What roll? What
You
type
got
of roll, or is
100
it just a 20 base
D100.
20?
D100.
Oh, I have to roll a D100.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Or do
Let
what
me
I do. I
open-
roll the what I roll is technically 2 separate dice, but it's the,
Yeah, you just roll percentile
Yeah.
dice. You can also
yeah,
just do
I
that.
roll I roll percentile die and a D9.
It's the percentile die.
It's a D10.
Yeah, D10,
Ah, okay,
not
thank
D9.
you.
You know what I mean.
Just roll two. Just roll
Yeah.
a D10 twice,
Or just ask Google to do it.
or just Google to do it.
You know what? I got D&D. Yes.
I got D&D.
There we go. D. Is a 36.
Okay. Okay. So
There we go.
you have a dream of you back in your hometown. You are very young, maybe around the age of like 6.
50.
No, of the age of 6. You are very young, and you are holding your mother's hand as she walks you around this market that's being held down one of the roads. Everyone is saying hi, everyone is waving to you. You're kind of hiding behind your mother's leg as you are still small and slightly scared of new people.
I'll make new people.
But your mother stops you in front of one of the stalls, and she hands you a bright big thing of candy corn, like it's like a giant candy corn on a stick. And she gives it to you and just says, "For my special boy." And you kind of treat it both like a lollipop and also like almost like a cookie on a stick. That's your dream.
It's a gigantic old thing, and yeah, I enjoy myself with a treat and familiar feelings. I think I remember saying, "Thank you so much, Mom."
Keith, guess what? You don't get to roll.
Ah, crap.
You get to see the woman again.
We don't get to hear
Alright,
more
well.
of his wife, of his darling wife,
Oh, Jesus.
that he spent 20 years on a voyage for.
So I will say that
Oh, good lord.
when you go to bed, shh, you're gonna love it. Don't worry.
Okay,
You get
alright.
to see the woman again.
I will
This time
say
they fuck, but with swords.
that this one.
Hell yeah!
Funniest enough. So I'll say that you wake up and you're in the same bedroom that you were in last time, but this time there is sun coming through the windows. You get yourself dressed and you look out over the balcony because you hear swords clashing. It's like ting 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 ting. And when you look over the balcony, you see that same strawberry blonde woman who is currently almost teaching a group of knights that are in the courtyard below where you are currently looking down. And she notices you. She kind of like looks up and she notices you and she just gives you just like a big like wave. Like a like hi hi.
Damn it!
He's so far away from his wife. He said I was gonna walk away.
No, no. This is accurate. This is accurate. That's that's how
You gotta be kidding me!
that's how he can be heard from the. That's what the
See-
knights hear from down below.
Come on, man!
See, but here's the thing. Do you want to go say hi, or do you? I'll give you the option.
Oh, this has gotta be a trick. This has gotta be a trick. It's gotta be a trick. There's no way. There's no way. God damn it, man.
Do you want to go say hi? Do you want to go to the courtyard?
There's nothing that I would love better.
So I will say that you kind of like push yourself off of like the balcony like railing.
I just jump.
No. I mean, you can if you want to.
It'd be really cool though.
Do you want to try and roll to see if you land?
You know what? Sure, I guess so.
All right. I'm gonna have you roll for.
Was that acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Or athletics?
Yeah. I'm gonna have it be
Acrobatics?
acrobatics.
All right. Let's see here. That is a. All right. That's a 16 plus 6, 22.
22. All right. I will say that you do a fucking superhero landing.
Hell yeah.
You kind of like
It's
you,
really
you do
bad
that
for your
push
knees,
off
Keith.
where you like take like you leap your like foot on top and you like just wachoo! I'll say you do a flip too.
Look, guys, I gotta show off for the I gotta show off for the wife. All right.
Superhero landing's bad for your knees.
And-
okay, but I gotta
and
look
it's a
cool for the
dream.
wife.
And it's a dream. And you land and everyone around you just goes, your majesty, are you all right? And your wife, she comes up to you and is just like, Zach, are you all right? What was that?
No, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah,
Don't
I,
worry about
get
it.
up.
And she immediately grabs both like the sides of your face and just goes, "Why wouldn't I worry about you?"
Look, I wasn't injured, so it's fine.
You're such a dumbass sometimes. And she just like brings you in for a hug.
And I slowly hug back.
And I'll say that with that someone comes around the corner and just goes, "Your Majesty's the king's sister is here." And then you wake up.
Well, that was weird.
That's when you wake up. So you don't get to roll either.
That's what I thought.
Let's go!
I had a feeling.
Ace
Gee.
gets laid. Ace gets laid.
No, I'm going to get more trauma.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
Can you
The
get
trauma
can
is
you get trauma
fun.
plus get laid?
If
I-
Ace is getting described a dream, there's no good outcome with that.
Damn.
So you are in a forest, and you are walking through this forest, and you start hearing a thing of laughter, like a child laughing. And you hear a familiar voice that it says, "Giselle, don't go too far." And when you come through into the clearing, you see your mother with a child that you can't quite see the face of. The way you see it, this child seems almost like you, but not quite. And when you try to take a step forward, you start falling into a pit of darkness, and you hear another familiar voice. This one that starts to make you feel a feeling you haven't felt in many, many years. And it is a woman's voice, and it says, "We could have been happy too." And then you wake up.
I think he would wake up in a cold sweat and jolt. Like he's just like, oh.
I will text you who the other voice that you remember you recognize. I'll tell you who it is later.
Yeah, gotcha.
God, and we're waking up like right next to each other. That feels bad, man.
Because you're like, "I was a king in my dream," and Ace was like, "I have so much trauma." All right.
As cool as that is, Rias is just gonna be very confused.
Yeah. All right, Zaya, roll your 100.
Okay. 17. Please, no trauma today. Please. Let Zaya be
So-
happy.
So you are a young, like much younger than you currently are, and you are on a dock that looks out over the vast ocean. You just have your feet dangling off the dockside, and you're just kind of breathing in the sea salty air, and you hear some munching beside you. As you open your eyes, you look, and it's a boy with kind of tannish skin and dark brown hair, and he just has this bag of crunchy pretzels, and he just goes, "Want one?" Before he sits next to you. Not, his feet aren't dangling over the side, but they're just sitting like cross-legged beside you as he offers you a bag of crunchy pretzels. And that's everyone's dreams.
B, I hate you.
Why? What did I do?
The second you started talking, I was like, yeah, I know what's happening.
You don't know
I know what's going on.
shit.
I know exactly what's going on.
Hey, that literally is what you had, but it said you had a childhood pet, and I was like, your character doesn't have a childhood pet, so I just made it a childhood crush. Those could be pets,
Damn.
right? Anyways, everyone, thank you so much for being here. I am going to who we sending? Who we sending off to?
I think Kay's streaming.
I
Kay
think-
is in fact
Hey, it's
streaming.
Jermaine.
All right,
Also,
let's
Beans.
Wait,
is streaming
before you do that,
really
let
soon.
me actually go into your chat real quick.
and do what?
So I can actually get
Weird
sent with the
person
raid.
named-
Oh,
weird person named BuzzleBee is streaming.
Yeah,
Wow.
no, we wouldn't raid her.
no, let's
So,
not
yeah,
raid that
they
that
seem-
crusty hoe.
Right.
You said it, not
Who?
me.
Huh?
I did in fact say
What are we talking about?
myself.
B.
I was say, don't worry about it.
Alrighty. Everyone, go say hi to Kay. Don't be mean.
Mhm.
He's a fragile dog
Call him
boy.
a dog. Yeah, call him a dog and a good boy. It'll make him happy.
And a twink, king of them, you know.
Yeah. Call him the
Yeah.
king of twinks. He has no muscles. Poor thing. Oh no.
Muscles.
He has no muscles. All right, everyone say goodbye.
Oh,
Hi,
bye.
Chad.
Goodbye,
Later, gamers.
everyone.
I have to
Bye,
get back to
bye.
playing Animal Crossing.
Everyone,
Animal Crossing.
Have a
bye.
good one. Get out of here.